Best and worst states to retire in 2024. Where should you spend your golden years? Retirement isn't just about money. It's about where you choose to live. A new report from Bankrate has ranked every U.S. state based on its suitability for retirees, revealing which places offer the best mix of affordability, healthcare, safety, and quality of life. But here's where it gets controversial. Some of the states with the highest rankings for comfort and convenience actually have major downsides that could surprise you. And this is the part most people miss. The hidden costs of retiring in a perfect location might be higher than you expect. Why this matters? Choosing the right place to retire shapes more than just your budget. It impacts your health, happiness, and long-term well-being. A great retirement spot can stretch your savings further through lower taxes, access to top-tier healthcare, and a climate that supports both physical and mental health. Plus, living in a safe, welcoming community helps prevent loneliness, which becomes increasingly important as you age. How the rankings work. Bankrate evaluated 50 states across 8 key categories, including affordability, public safety, healthcare accessibility, tax rates, arts and entertainment, and senior population density. The goal was to create a holistic view of what makes a state ideal for retirees, not just a one-dimensional analysis of sunny days or low prices. Top picks for retirees. 1. New Hampshire leads the pack, offering a strong balance of safety. 1st. Healthcare, 5th, and affordable local taxes, 6th. While it ranks poorly for weather, 40th, its high senior population, 7th, and low crime rate make it a standout choice. However, its cold winters might challenge some retirees. 2. Maine follows closely, excelling in safety, 2nd, healthcare, 3rd, and arts, 4th, despite its harsh winters, 41st. States strong in community ties and natural beauty make it a popular option for those who value outdoor activities. 3. Wyoming ranks high for taxes and affordability, 4th, but its healthcare system, 39th, and extreme weather, 43rd, are significant drawbacks. This highlights a common trade-off. Low costs often come with limited medical options. 4. Vermont wins in healthcare, 1st, and arts, thanks to its rich cultural scene and historic charm. However, its high living costs, 12th, and unpredictable weather, 43rd, may deter some retirees. 5. Idaho offers strong safety, 3rd, affordability, 9th, and low taxes, 11th, but lags in arts, 37th, and senior population, 35th. This shows that even states with solid basics can struggle to meet all retirement needs. Bottom-tier states. 1. Louisiana is the worst overall, with poor rankings in affordability, 43rd, safety, 48th, and healthcare, 37th. Despite its warm climate, high crime rates and limited medical facilities make it a tough choice for seniors. 2. Texas ranks 49th, excelling only in taxes, 7th. Its high healthcare costs, last, and extreme weather, 47th, create a paradox. A state with low taxes may not be the best for retirees. 3. Oklahoma boasts good weather, 13th, but struggles with affordability, 45th, and healthcare, 41st. This underscores how one factor can overshadow others in the retirement equation. 4. Arkansas does well in weather, 9th, but underperforms in safety, arts, and healthcare. This highlights how regional differences can create unexpected challenges. 5. Nebraska ranks 46th due to exorbitant homeowners insurance costs, 49th in affordability. While its scores average in most categories, the financial burden of insurance could be a deal-breaker for many retirees. Stephen Cates, Bankrate's financial analyst, notes, retirees shouldn't just focus on sunny days or low taxes. Safety, walkability, access to healthcare, and recreational opportunities all play a role in daily life. These rankings aim to show the full picture, not just surface-level perks. Is this article trustworthy? Newsweek is committed to factual, unbiased reporting. We welcome your feedback. What factors do you think are most important when choosing a retirement location? Share your thoughts in the comments below. After all, retirement is a personal journey, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. What's your take? The 5 best states for retirement. Surprising rankings revealed. Imagine this. You've spent decades building your career, and now retirement is on the horizon. But where will you call home during your golden years? This isn't just a casual question. It's a decision that can significantly impact your quality of life. The personal finance experts at Bankrate have crunched the numbers and analyzed all 50 U.S. states to determine the best places to retire. And the results might just blow your mind. But here's where it gets controversial. New Hampshire tops the list. Yes, you read that right. New Hampshire, a state known for its cold winters and high taxes, has been crowned the best state for retirement. But how did they come to this conclusion? Let's dive in. Bankrate's analysis is based on a comprehensive survey of 2,260 Americans who were asked to rank the most important factors for their ideal retirement location. The top priorities, in no particular order, were affordability, weather, neighborhood safety, healthcare, local taxes, arts, entertainment, and recreation, and the presence of people of a similar age. Bankrate then evaluated each state based on these criteria, giving more weight to the factors that respondents considered most important. The results are detailed and eye-opening, ranking all 50 states from best to worst. New Hampshire's surprise victory is just the beginning. The rest of the top 5, Maine, Wyoming, Vermont, and Idaho, are equally surprising. These states might not be sunshine paradises, but they excel in other crucial areas. They offer affordability, strong neighborhood safety, excellent health care, and a significant population of similar-aged individuals, which can foster a sense of community known to enhance both longevity and well-being. Plus, they score high in the arts, entertainment, and recreation category, making them ideal for a fulfilling retirement. And this is the part most people miss. These states might not have the best weather, but they make up for it in other ways that are just as important. But what if you're dreaming of a retirement filled with sunny days and beach walks? States like Virginia, West Virginia, and Utah might be more your speed. These states ranked high in overall retirement friendliness and also scored well in the weather category. They offer more sunlight and outdoor opportunities, which are known to boost mood and well-being. If you're someone who values a warm climate, these states could be the perfect fit. Now, let's talk about Florida. You might be surprised to learn that it ranks 41st on Bankrate's list. Why? Weather is a complicated issue, especially with climate change in the mix. Florida's hurricane season and risks of droughts, fires, and extreme heat make it less appealing for retirement. Extreme heat, in particular, is the deadliest weather condition in the U.S. and poses significant risks to older adults. It's a sobering reminder that weather isn't just about comfort, it's about safety. Interestingly, several climate change analyses also rank the Northeast, including New Hampshire and Vermont, as the best regions for climate resilience. This adds another layer to the debate about where to retire. Proximity to family and personal preferences are also crucial factors. Maybe New Hampshire isn't your cup of tea, but Bankrate's ranking and the factors they considered might inspire you to think more deeply about what's most important to you in retirement. Deciding where to live in retirement is a deeply personal decision. It's about more than just numbers. It's about finding a place that feels like home. If you're considering your retirement options, these rankings are a great starting point. They might just help you discover a hidden gem that you never considered before. And now, let's hear from you. Do you agree with Bankrate's rankings? Or do you have a different perspective on what makes a state ideal for retirement? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation about the best places to spend our golden years. The 10 worst U.S. states to retire. 6 are in the South. Retirement tips. Imagine spending your golden years in a state that's more of a burden than a bliss. Unfortunately, that's the harsh reality for many retirees in the United States. When it comes to choosing the perfect place to retire, there are numerous factors to consider, including your desired lifestyle and financial situation. But here's the shocking truth. Some states are downright undesirable for retirees, with a whopping 6 out of the 10 worst states to retire in located in the South. But what makes these states so unfavorable? And how can you make an informed decision about where to spend your retirement years? To answer this, financial services website Bankrate recently conducted a comprehensive study ranking all 50 states based on 15 key metrics, including affordability, healthcare, and weather. The results were eye-opening, to say the least. The study used data from reputable sources such as the Council for Community and Economic Research, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. The metrics were carefully weighed according to survey responses gathered by Bankrate in May 2025, which revealed that Americans prioritize affordability, weather, and neighborhood safety when choosing a retirement destination. So, which states made the cut as the worst places to retire? The top 10 offenders are Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Nebraska, Alabama, Kansas, California, New Mexico, and Florida. But here's where it gets interesting. Weather played a significant role in landing several of these states at the bottom of the overall rankings. For instance, Louisiana ranked a dismal 39th for weather, while Texas came in at a staggering 47th. As Stephen Cates, a certified financial planner and Bankrate financial analyst, notes, natural disasters really degraded the scores of almost every state across the Gulf. Texas, Florida, even states that you really think about as primary retirement destinations, they didn't do as well in the weather category because of their propensity to have hurricanes and other natural disasters. However, it's essential to remember that personal preference matters. While these rankings can be helpful, the best place for you to retire ultimately depends on your unique needs and priorities. For example, if being close to family is crucial, you may be willing to overlook some of the drawbacks of retiring in a state like Louisiana or Oklahoma. On the other hand, if you're looking for a tax-friendly state, Wyoming might be the way to go, but you'll need to weigh the pros and cons of giving up other amenities. As Cates points out, you pay very little state taxes, but you have little access to some of the other things that you may want. Conditions can also vary greatly within a given state, particularly when it comes to metrics like neighborhood safety. So it's crucial to dig deeper and visit potential retirement spots in person to get a true sense of the area. Planning for retirement is a complex and multifaceted process that requires careful consideration of various factors. As Cates aptly puts it, it's a lot more than just putting a pin on the map and saying, this is the place. With people living longer and retiring for 25 or 30 years, it's wise to think about your retirement in phases. You may choose to dedicate your early retirement years to traveling and then settle down in a new location later on. Cates refers to these phases as the go, low-go, and no-go phases of retirement, highlighting the importance of adapting to changing needs and priorities as you age. So what's the takeaway? While some states may be more challenging for retirees than others, it's essential to prioritize your personal preferences and needs when choosing a retirement destination. And this is the part most people miss. Retirement planning is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's time to spark a conversation. What do you think are the most critical factors to consider when choosing a retirement destination? Do you agree with the rankings? Or do you have a different perspective? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the discussion started. But before you go, don't forget to sign up for Smarter by CNBC Make its new online course, How to Build a Standout Personal Brand, and join our exclusive community on LinkedIn to connect with experts and peers.